Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Keenan Lambert, and in this video we're leaving the Aguila Palace and we're heading to the nightlife of La Havana. Let's enjoy ourselves, let's get into trouble, let's get wrecked. Here we go.
Tranqui con un tate quieto. Demuéstrale al pueblo que pa' esa bala tú tenías chaleco. Demuéstrale al pueblo que tú estás vivito y coleando que tú no.
So if you ever want to stay in a location where you can do whatever, however you want, enjoy yourself, have a Diddy party if you like, without the weird stuff, hit up my boy, okay? Reach out to me and I'll make sure that you get his number. You know, the more and more I go along, I learn a lot more about La Havana. It definitely isn't the same place that it was when I first started coming here. And that the reason isn't necessarily that it wasn't always this. It's just that you learn more and more when you make social connections and so on and so forth. This is not a place to go to if you want to wife a young lady. Okay, there are a lot of reasons why you shouldn't do it. I'll lay that out.
Any guy going to Cuba with the intention of dealing with women needs to carry a portable lie detector test. These sisters can lie. Therefore, sometimes you just gotta run away from them.
Oh, wait, hold on.
They really don't take no for an answer, so sometimes physically, you have to actually run away.
No puedo. I gotta go, ciao. I'm getting too old for this shit.
And some of you boys are coming in and dropping off kids. And you know that there's no law of reciprocity when it comes to child support. So you're scotch-free, right? But that only lasts until she gets to Miami with the rest of the Cubans. It hits you with that DNA test. This is San Raphael Boulevard, the Boulevard of Broken Pockets, aka the red light district here in La Havana. Restaurants, bars, the barbershop, all of that walking traffic that brings you in contact with locals. This is an area that you like.
So here in the boulevard, you'll find these little guys that sell male enhancement for like 100 pesos, which is like 25 cents. Boulevard is lit tonight. Last night it was less lit because of the cold. It's a good 50 degrees. They don't handle cold here very well. So now we have about 70. I'm so messed up. In this zone here, you meet a young lady, chances are, unfortunately, at least in the Boulevard, she might be working, okay? Have to be careful. See, I don't travel for women. I'm pretty clear about that. However, Havana has a lot of what I like. A lot. Women with tan skin and the big hair. We love it. Gotta stay away from it though. It's a man's kryptonite.
Some of my American brethren have figured out the trick, the loophole, to live in Cuba. The visa lasts 90 days, so the trick is to simply leave every 90 days. There are cheap flights via Wingo. Enjoy a week or so in Colombia or Panama, and then once you're ready, forward right back to Cuba. If you're doing it right, flights between Cuba and the rest of Latin America, only like $70. The upside about going to Panama is that you have access to American banking institutions, allowing you to re-up on your stash of American cash. The Panama Canal has its benefits. You can go ahead and shop and buy all those things that you can't find in Cuba. And then ultimately, make your way back home to Cuba. And this is more of the Cuban vacation that you expect, right? You don't reach pro levels in Cuba until you establish those relationships with locals.
Demuéstrale al pueblo, úntate tranqui con úntate quieto. Demuéstrale al pueblo que pa' esa bala tú tenías chaleco. Demuéstrale al pueblo que tú estás vivito y coleando que tú no estás muerto. Que tú no estás muerto. Y claro, bonito, aparte si tú eres.
Mama G is my Cuban mother. She always has my back on the ground.
En un pueblo entero esperando por ti. Si tú eres la trancata y es párate y ahí. Que tú tienes un pueblo entero orando por ti.
My goddaughter, Alina.
The best combination is with criollo, criollo cheese. You know why cheese?
Ahora sí, soy cubano.
And your Cuban family, they love it when you bring them things from the States. Anything from abroad, really. In order to make it in Cuba, you have to unlearn all those things that you've learned within the Western world. Society here is completely backwards, in reverse. Shopping in Cuba is completely disjointed. In the Western world, we have Amazon and other services. Here in Cuba, it's a little bit more difficult. It often consists of going from shop to shop along popular thoroughfares to find what you really want. There are Facebook pages and WhatsApp groups designed to help you find what you're looking for. And sometimes the power goes out and there's not a damn thing that you can do about it. But at least the apartment that you're paying for is $200 to $300 a month versus the $1,500 you'd spend in the States. I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one from Cuba.
Paisano si mata paisano, cubano si mata cubano. Parecemos perros, parecen gusanos, yeah. Tenemos sentimientos ocultos, pero al final el sentimiento no sale de adentro. Tenemos sentimientos ocultos, pero al final todos somos sanos.